Hello there, welcome back to Vessel Mnemonics. Today we'll be looking at the white matter of the spinal cord. From our previous videos, we learned that the white matter of the spinal cord arises from the marginal zone which contain neurons. This can be found in the video where we treated the differential of the spinal cord. Now the white matter of the spinal cord are those areas surrounding the gray matter, and from our previous video we learned that the gray matter of the spinal cord is those H-shaped zone or butterfly shaped area in the center of the cord. So white matter, those areas are surrounding the gray matters. Now the white matter contains tracts, anterior and descending tracts, but in this video we'll be looking at just the anterior tracts. Now the anterior tracts carries information from the spinal cord to the brain. The pathway contains 3 neurons, which are the first order neurons, the second order neurons, and the third order neurons. The first order neuron dictates stimulus and transmits it to the spinal cord, while the second order neuron carries the signal from the spinal cord to the brain. The third order neuron carries the signals to the region of the cerebral cortex. Now, in naming these tracts, we make use of 2 locations, the origin and the termination. Example of such is spinothalamic tract, origin being the spine, termination being the thalamus. Now, I'll be showing some mnemonics that will help us remember the things we need to know about the anterior descending tracts. The first mnemonic is DSS. DSS is a special force in Nigeria. So this DSS will help us to know that we have 3 ascending tracts, which are the dorsal column, spinothalamic tracts, and the spinocerebellar tract. Now we'll be looking into these different ascending tracts, and we'll be showing some mnemonics that will help you remember special thing about them. Now the first tract we'll be looking at is the spinothalamic tract, and the first known to know here is that the S in the spinothalamic tract can help you know the level of decussation of the spinothalamic tract. The S there helps us to know that the level of decussation of the spinothalamic tract is at the spinal level, and the functions of the spinothalamic tract include pain, temperature for the lateral groups of spinothalamic tract, and crude touch and pressure for the anterior group of spinothalamic tract. Now, this mnemonic can help you to remember that the pain and temperature is found on the lateral groups, and this mnemonic is patella. Now, the mnemonic that helps us to know the functions of the spinothalamic tract is gross spinal tips. Now, gross for gross pain, spinal for pain, tip, T for temperature, I for itching or tingling, then P for pressure. So this is a diagram showing the how the pathway of the spinothalamic tract, and we saw here that the decussation occurs at the level of the spinal cord. The decussation occurs at the level of the spinal cord, and we can use S in spinothalamic tract to know that the decussation occurs at the level of the spinal cord. Now the next one is the dorsal column. Dorsal column, the mnemonics that can help you to remember the things you need to know about the dorsal column is Dura taught me CVS. CVS is cardiovascular system. So Dura taught me CVS. Dura for dorsal column, me for medulla. Medulla is the level of decussation in the dorsal column. CVS for the function, which include conscious proprioception, visceral pain, vibration, simple or fine touch. This is the diagram showing the pathway of the dorsal column, and we can see that the level of decussation is at the medulla, and the Dora taught me CVS the media can help us know that medulla is the level of decussation in spinal cord. The final spinal ascending tract we'll be looking at is the spinocerebellar tracts, and the function of the spinocerebellar tract is proprioception, unconscious perception, and we need to know that this perception is regarded as the sixth sense of knowing where you are, especially without thinking about it. And proprioception allows you to work without consciously thinking about where to place your next feet, it lets you touch your elbow with your eye closed. So in spinal cerebral tracts, we have two groups. We have the anterior spinal cerebral tracts and the dorsal spinal cerebral tract. Now, the dorsal spinal cerebral tract has no decussation. So it has no decussation, while the anterior spinal cerebral tract has double decussation. The first decussation is at the level of the spinal cord, while the second decussation is at the level of the brain stem. So we can use SS, spinal cord and stem, brain stem, to the decussation for anterior component, while no decussation for posterior component. As we progress in our next video, you will see the importance of these mnemonics when we start doing spinal cord syndromes. Thank you for watching.